Start with breaking news here at noon involving the St. Helens School District. Thanks for joining us. I'm Drew Carney. Earlier this week, a current teacher and a former teacher at St. Helens High School were both arrested and charged with sexually abusing students. And just 15 minutes ago, we learned that the high school principal is now on administrative leave and the district's board chair has resigned. Thomas Schultz is covering this story live for us in St. Helens. So Thomas, there is a lot going on there. Again, we know the St. Helens School Board will meet later this afternoon. If you can hear me, my question is, what else have we learned today?
Yeah, well, Drew, obviously you can hear the honking behind us and you can just see the crowds here. They're elated, they tell me, over the past few minutes as this news has come out. All across these street corners, there's dozens of students and parents on their second day of protesting. They've been out here since 8:30 this morning. They tell me they plan to be out here until 3:30, generally about the time a school day would end, though they say this news is not enough. Dotting corners around St. Helens High, students protested for change Friday after two teachers were arrested this week for sexual abuse of minors.
I've seen a lot of things that were wrong to me, and I think that there's little effort to change these things.
We're all not going to stand for it anymore because it's been put under the rug.
One of the teachers, Eric Stearns, was arrested Tuesday. He was still teaching until his arrest, even though police say the school knew since October he was under investigation.
The school didn't really do anything.
After Stearns' arrest, students say they remember uncomfortable situations in his classroom.
Looking back, I'm like, oh, that's like kind of gross.
Students and parents say, unfortunately, these situations aren't unusual.
If anybody reports this stuff, it was made to feel like it's not that big a deal, right? We just kind of want it to go away.
And they let people who have had multiple strikes against them, multiple harassment claims, still teach. And it's disappointing, it's sickening.
We reached out to the school district and every board member for an interview. None responded. Though this afternoon, the school board will discuss punishing or firing Stearns. They'll also talk about putting Superintendent Scot Stockwell on paid administrative leave.
I think it's a step in the right direction, but it's not what we want. We want him gone from the school board, and we want everyone else on the school board gone.
And now, some parents are considering pulling their kids from the district.
I'm not going to trust these people.
As students demand change.
And I can tell you that it's been a frightening experience for me.
And guys, it's not just, Drew, students and parents out here. We've heard from cars and trucks honking all morning long, and just across the street from the high school is a church. Now, counseling services have partnered with that church to offer hot chocolate, a place for students to rest, and maybe most importantly for all, counseling at this time. Drew?
A lot still developing there today. Thomas, of course, I know you're going to stay there. We're going to continue to follow this story. We'll have more coverage coming up in our next live newscast at 4 p.m. And also, our team at The Story is looking to talk to people who live in St. Helens, people who may have more information to share on all this. So if that's you, you can send an email to thestory@khw.com. You can also call and leave a voicemail. That number is 503-226-5090.